Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are just a couple of days away from our 6th annual Texoma Family Fest happening in Denison this Saturday, August 28th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Forest Park in Denison. I'm Big Dave from Mad Rock 102.5. We've got Zach from Katy Country and Alan Fremont from 97.5 KLAK on here as well. Good morning, gentlemen. And now, Zach, you're just across the hall, and Alan, you're coming from our McKinney studios down there for KLAK. So
Hi, Dave.
Who are you talking to this on?
I was yelling at you across the hall.
Oh, yeah. I've got the door shut for good reason when you work with Zach. So let's talk about our Family Fest event. As we said, it's happening this Saturday, and we're like busy little bees at all of our stations, making sure all the details are set, making sure all the vendor booths are all going to be set up and all the activities and stuff. And Zach's sort of our point person, so we're going to rely on him to give us that information. But something to keep in mind about this wonderful event that we're doing this Saturday is that the event benefits our friends at the Grayson County Children's Advocacy Center. And that being said, we'd like to bring up Abby from the Children's Advocacy Center. Abby, good morning. How are you?
Hi, Abby. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Zach. I like the round there.
Welcome to our Texoma Family Fest Hype Fest, if we want to call it the TFF Hype Fest. We'll call it that, all right? So we're excited about this. And, not only the Children's Advocacy Center, you're going to be having some folks on site at this event, but that night even is your big, fundraiser, too, the Storybook Gala that you guys are doing. So we'll talk a little bit about that coming up here in just a few minutes. But I know that we want to thank our sponsors of this event. And as you know, due to circumstances way beyond our control over the last year or whatever, we've had a couple of different dates for this, but we're having it this Saturday, and we want to thank our sponsors for sticking with us during this time. Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman, our primary sponsor. We definitely appreciate them. We also want to thank our friends there, ER at Sherman, a service of Texoma Medical Center. And speaking of that, we've got Jared on here as well. Good morning, Jared.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
So we wanted to bring you on here, give you a chance to talk a little bit about ER at Sherman.
Absolutely. Well, ER at Sherman is located in Sherman Town Center. We're a full-service ER operated by Texoma Medical Center. There's really not any procedure or patient that we can't care for at that ER that we don't already are able to care for at the main campus. And so, again, just a full-service ER that loves to take care of this community. It's a great opportunity being just 2 miles from the main campus to get the support that we need from the region's leading trauma center. But we've been there for right at 2 years now, and just are extremely busy and grateful to be a part of the community in this wonderful event.
Yeah, you've been a part of this event at Texoma Medical Center, ER at Sherman. Not only this event, but football broadcasts, all sorts of stuff that we do here at the radio station. So thank you for that, for being so involved in the community. And what is it about events like this, like the Texoma Family Fest, that really gets your juices flowing? That you guys say, yes, we need to do this.
All right. Well, I think all events kind of have a different place for us as an organization. Some are just for community awareness and to be a great partner. And then others, like you think about the work that the Children's Advocacy Center does, and it's just so impactful that those lives that they touch on a daily basis have implications for that child and that child's family for the rest of their life. And so the fact that we can be a small participant in this little way, just to sponsor this fun event at Forest Park in Denison, we're glad to be a part of that, and looking forward to doing the same in the future.
Now, since we moved the event to August, which usually we would do this in the spring, but we ended up doing it in the summer. So there were a lot of internal discussions about it. It's like, okay, so it's going to be a tad bit hotter than it would be in March, right? So do we need to make any adjustments? And we did. What we did is we moved it back by an hour so that we're starting the event a little earlier, so it won't be quite as hot, because we know, end of August, it's going to be a bit warm out there. So we're doing 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Forest Park in Denison. And the other great thing about that is the location at Forest Park, the splash pad is going to be running. So I don't know who's going to use the splash pad more, the kids that are going to be there or us, quite honestly.
I feel like it's definitely going to be you guys.
You'll see us tiptoeing through the splash pad, and all the kids just looking at us.
I've seen I've seen Zach using that splash pad when he was by himself
Yeah.
with no event, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes a little creepy watching Zach do his thing, but it is open for everybody. That's why the city put it in. It's a family oriented facility.
Yes, it is
And
a
it's
family.
So no Speedos.
No
Zach,
Speedo.
okay?
That was exactly it. We made a point. Yeah, we had to
How
have
did I
that.
know that was going to be brought up here?
Yeah, we had to have the conversation with the boss to make it clear that, family friendly kind of thing. So
Right.
yeah. So we're good to go on that. But you got the playground over there at Forest Park. You've got the splash pad out there just built in for some entertainment for the kids and stuff. And
Yeah,
so
lots of
Zach,
shade.
yeah,
Lots of
right.
shade there.
Oh, the trees. Yeah, the trees are out there. And the great thing is they moved Music on Main for the summertime over there. And so they have this stage built, which we're going to take full advantage of during Texoma Family Fest. And that's where our performances, the live performances and some of the activities will go on during the event. Zach, you want to talk a little bit about some of that?
Yeah, so we got the stage. We're going to have the Shonda Raines Entertainment Group. They're going to be on stage. They're going to do a couple of flights for us, one in the morning, one later on in the event. But we all know Bailey Ray was on that big time singing competition, and we all know her here in Texoma, and she came from the Shonda Raines Entertainment Group. So we got some very talented folks that are going to be performing on stage. We also have a few other things that are going to be taking place over the couple of hours that we are there. But the cool thing, like you talked about, the splash pad, you got the playground over there. I talked to the Denison, I believe it's Fire Brigade, Denison Fire Brigade. There's no way they're the fire department. But anyways, the Denison Fire Brigade is going to be on site. They're going to have a ladder truck.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a ladder truck there. And so that way the kids can ooh and ah over that. And the 34-year-old morning show host on KD Country can ooh and ah over that because that's pretty cool. Also, the Denison police are going to be out there too, mainly just to keep their eyes on the radio DJs that are on site. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. We got a lot of things for folks to do. A lot of the vendor booths throughout Forest Park are going to have a little, things that they're going to be selling or things for folks to do. So definitely, hey, it's a free event. Okay. There's no cost of admission or anything like that. We'll have food trucks there if you want to get yourself some food. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, we also want to thank, speaking of the entertainment you were talking about, we want to thank our entertainment stage sponsored by the district at Choctaw Casino Resort. We definitely appreciate that. Some of our other sponsors as well. The event sponsored not only by our friends there at the ER at Sherman, but also Urban Air Adventure Park. Our official auto sponsor for Texoma Family Fest this year, our friends at Parkway Buick GMC. Parkway, drive the difference. And of course, we couldn't do an event like this in Denison without the assistance of the city of Denison and the Parks and Rec and Denison Live and all of the folks, Donna Dow and her team and everybody that helps us out doing that stuff. And also our friends at KXII TV. We appreciate them because here I wanted to play this. They did a really cool, and you may have seen this actually on KXII. They did a commercial for us that you may have seen run, and here it is.
93.1 KD Country, 97.5 KLAK, and Mad Rock 102.5 are excited to bring you the 6th annual Texoma Family Fest. Sponsored by Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman, the City of Denison, KXII TV, and benefiting the Grayson County Children's Advocacy Center. We invite families from all over North Texas and Southern Oklahoma to join us from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't miss it, Saturday, August 28th at Forest Park in Denison. Learn more at TexomaFamilyFest.com.
Yeah, see, we're super glad that our friends at KXI put that together because we would have screwed that up somehow. We're good with audio. We're radio people. We're good at putting like audio stuff together, but like I'm pretty sure that if we were to try to find like videos of happy families, it wouldn't have ended up that way at all. It wouldn't have looked quite like it did there.
I would have completed the project by September 28th, maybe.
Yeah, right. Now, the cool thing, we have all the built-in entertainment. We also got to talk about arts and crafts, right? Shulman's Movie Bowl Grill and Sherman is our sponsor of arts and crafts. And so, having things to do, being able to do some interesting things, it's always fantastic.
Yeah, they're not bringing the axe throwing, though. I just want to put that out there. No axe throwing this year at Texoma Family Fest.
Right.
But, yeah, they're going to have, we got them a little corner of Forest Park reserved just for all this. And so they're going to be bringing their A game when it comes to entertainment and games.
Well, Jared, again, I appreciate you joining us here today. I know you have more important things to do than to sit here and listen to us go on and on for another 20 minutes about stuff that we're doing at Family Fest. But again, thank you so much to ER Sherman, a service of Texoma Medical Center, for being a part of this event. And we look forward to your participation in all of our stuff coming up.
Absolutely. We'll be out there Saturday. Looking forward to being part of such a great event. Appreciate you guys for sponsoring it and putting it on, and certainly Abby and the work that they do over there. We're pleased to be a part of it and can't wait to see everyone out there.
Now, do you have any tease of any like the information you'll be giving away and stuff like that?
Thank you to Jared, though, Dave.
Oh, you want to say what?
I want to say thank you to Jared.
Oh, please,
he leaves.
please go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you for making this investment in kids. We really appreciate it. We are very grateful to have your partnership in this for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Glad to be a part.
Sorry, I had to butt in today, or I wouldn't get a word in.
I know.
Radio
What were you saying,
folks,
Dave?
man.
Yeah, I was just saying, do you have like any insight for it? Like, are you going to be giving away brochures about information, or are you going to do you have any idea what they're going to have at the table?
Yeah, so they'll have the normal stuff to give information about our facility, but I know they're giving away some backpacks, some like draw bags that are pretty nice. And I think they've got some prizes for kids based on some cornhole competition.
Nice.
And so we're going to set that up, and the team's going to be out there, and it'll be a great time.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot, Jared. Have a good day. We'll let you get back to work. All right.
All right.
Bye, Jared.
All right. So, Abby, now's your real time to shine, right? We want to talk about the Children's Advocacy Center, right? We wanted to talk to the sponsors who had an opportunity. And of course, as we were talking before we went live here, it's like in the middle of the day. So not all of our sponsors were able to hop on here and be a part of this. But I mean, one of the main reasons we wanted to do this live stream, not only to talk about the activities and the things that people can do and reasons to bring your family out to this event, we really wanted to talk to you about the Children's Advocacy Center and what it is that the Children's Advocacy Center does, because I know people hear about the Children's Advocacy Center, and if they've listened to Mad Rock, I know they know because, part of the Burning Asphalt, we've talked about it a lot, but maybe some of the Katy Country listeners, the KLAK listeners, they not really sure, they've heard of it, but they're not exactly sure what it is you do. So how would you, if somebody came up to you, all right, Abby, what's your elevator pitch? What is it you do at the Children's Advocacy Center?
So we provide wraparound services to victims of child abuse and victims of violent crime. And so basically, if it involves helping kids be safe, helping kids heal, and helping kids get justice from their abuse or crime, we're going to help them do that. And so we do that in a huge amount of ways, from investigating, assisting that investigation with law enforcement and CPS, to really specialized mental health care, prevention programs, medical care, sometimes on site here, and support basically in any way a family might need it. We're going to try to support them in that.
Yeah, you not only provide assistance to the children themselves who deal with this, but also all of the family members, because it's not just the child that deals with it. It's the entire family that has to deal with something like that.
And we know that kids who don't get help and families that don't get help have lifetimes of issues, and not even just mental health issues, but actually physical health issues are tied to trauma and child abuse. And so we want to get in and we want to help those families so that they can go on and lead normal, healthy, happy lives that aren't defined by what happened to them.
And this isn't something that, it's not an overnight thing. It's not a 2-week process. I mean, this can take years.
Yes, unfortunately, that is very true.
Yeah.
Honestly, the kids' healing portion tends to be a little faster. Our average therapy time is about 3 months right now. But the process of justice can move a little slowly in our country. And so we stay with the families the whole time. And so from the time a child decides to tell what happened until the case is closed and the family is healed can be years. But we also let families come back. It's not abnormal for issues to kind of reemerge as kids grow up and get older. They can come back to us when they need more help. And so we understand it's not a quick one, and we want to walk through families every second that we need to.
And interestingly, as you said, you have a team of people that typically handles, these cases. So you have investigators, you have counselors, you have all of this stuff. But I would almost describe it, just from my experiences from the outside looking in, of seeing, the professionalism and the team that you guys work. I would almost say it's more like these families and these kids have an army behind them. It's not just a team of people behind them. I mean, the advocacy is in the name for a reason. I mean, you're an army that's behind them 100% the entire way through a very tough and difficult process.
And that really is the core of what CACs do and what we do. Is in the past, if a child went through something like this, they kind of had to go all over and work with all these different agencies to find what they needed. And it was already an overwhelming time. And so now they get to come to a CAC. We work with everybody involved to make it as simple and painless for the families as we can. And everything we do is completely free. Even our therapy services, we don't ever charge. Victims should never have to pay to heal.
So is there like anything that like the outside public can do at any point, Abby, to be able to help out the CAC?
Absolutely. So the number one thing that we recommend and that I come back to every time is make sure that you're educated in how to recognize and report child abuse. And if you got kiddos, that you're making sure to educate them and how to be body conscious and body safe. We have lots of great resources for that on our website, cacgc.org. On top of that, we do keep a wish list on our website of things that we need. We always need things like comfort items, stuffed animals, blankets. Those are something that every kid who comes through our doors is able to pick out and take something home. So we go through those things like art supplies. We go through frequently water and snacks for kids. We go through. So we try to keep our wish list updated online. But we also always need volunteers. So there's really tons of ways to get involved. It just depends on how people feel called to do that.
And one of the ways would be to participate in the storybook gala that's happening this Saturday. And I was going to ask you, are there still tickets available for the event?
There are still some tickets available. Okay. Obviously, we're getting very close. We're 2 days out.
Right.
But if people are interested in going, they can absolutely go to our website, cacgc.org, or give us a call at 903-957-0440. It should be a really fun night. We've got a quick little video, but mostly we want you guys to have a good time. So we've got dinner, we've got some dancing, we've got silent and live auction. We've kept it a little bit smaller in person this year to make sure that we can social distance and keep ourselves a little bit safer. But we're really looking forward to it. We've got some really great auction items. So I'm excited for this year for sure.
Yeah, always have good auction items at the event. So, I mean, this could be a perfect, in the morning, you come to the Texoma Family Fest from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., gives you a few hours in between. Then you can go take a shower, get all dressed up fancy, and then go to this gala and just have a little couple time or whatever.
Exactly. And in fact, that's exactly what some of our staff members will be doing. They'll be
I was about to say.
We've got
you're going to have a lot of folks doing
candy and
duty.
prizes that we'll be giving out, and then we'll go home and shower and turn around and come back looking fabulous at the event that night.
So I can go to the event Saturday morning, go to the splash pad, and then head on over to the gala. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, sure, you can.
Okay.
I will not turn you away.
Thank you. What time does that start, by the way?
It starts at 6:00.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. You can get a nap in there, Alan.
Yes.
You can go home, do your hair, and plenty of time to get back and just enough time to go to the event that night.
It takes a couple hours to curl it.
Now, if you don't remember the website address that Abby was just giving out, we've got a link to their website from the Texoma Family Fest website as well, since they're the beneficiary of the event. So if you go to the TexomaFamilyFest.com and you just click on the link there for the Children's Advocacy Center, just click on their logo, it will take you to their website, and that's where you can find out information about all the services they do, how you can help them, the wish list that they have on there. And you're also on Facebook, correct? You do some posts on Facebook and stuff?
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah. I got to be everywhere on social media. Awesome. Well, Abby, you are welcome to stick around a little longer if you want to. We're not going to force you to, because I know you have things to do there as well, but we're going to continue to just go over and talk a little bit about the Texoma Family Fest, some of the activities and stuff again for some of the people.
I think I'm gonna step out. I've got to get some stuff done for Storybook, but I am looking forward to it, and we are so excited for everyone to join us this week.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good
one. Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
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 All right, so let's talk about this again. The Texoma Family Fest, you go to the website. We've got all that stuff listed on there. In fact, Zach, can you bring that up on your screen? I'll give you a little bit of time as we're sitting here talking about.
What am I doing?
Bringing up the TexomaFamilyFest.com, the website itself.
And while he's doing that, also, Killian and Mad Rock Afternoon Jock is hosting, right? MCing?
Yes, he will be up on stage doing all the announcements and introducing all of our performers and doing all that wonderful stuff. Now, the funny thing is we're being separated. They do that for a reason, because all we would do is just sit around and just kind of gab with each other, right? So whenever you come out to Texoma Family Fest, when you see them, we're going to be like each of the stations is at a different corner, right? And so they just kind of separated us off around that. So yeah, if you go to TexomaFamilyFest.com, you'll be taken to the Katy Country website. That's where we had that go to. And so you can go through and you can learn about all of our sponsors there. Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman. Again, we appreciate them being our primary sponsor. ER at Sherman, Again, Jared, thanks a lot for joining us here. Service of Texoma Medical Center, Urban Air, Adventure Park, Parkway Buick GMC, the City of Denison, Denison Live, DenisonLive.com. The District being our entertainment stage sponsor, Shulman's Movie Bowl Grill being the sponsor of our arts and crafts, KXII for being our media partner, and then our 3 stations, of course, Katy Country, KLAK, and Mad Rock. And that TV commercial that we played that KXI put together, I posted it up there on the website there if you want to go back and watch, because they did a really good job, don't you think, Zach? Alan?
Oh yeah.
Much better than
much
better than we would have done.
Incredible.
So let's kind of scroll through some of this stuff, because we've got a list of some of the vendors that are going to be there. There's a Children's Advocacy Center logo. You just scroll down there, click on that, and you can find out about that storybook gala that they're having. But just some of the sponsor booths that will be there. The superhero. We haven't talked about the superhero pictures yet. We haven't talked about that at all. So Zach, give us the rundown. This was a huge hit 2 years ago when we did this event, having the superheroes on site so you can get a picture with them.
Yeah, so the superheroes are going to be there, which is it's going to be fantastic because, and Dave, you may have to remind me on a couple of these superheroes there, but I know that we have Wonder Woman is going to be there. So we've been told Wonder Woman, she's busy fighting crime and doing all that stuff. So we think Wonder Woman's going to be there. Also, we're going to have Spider-Man. He is going to be on site along with, what's her name from the Spider-Verse?
Gwen. Yeah, Gwen. Yes, Gwen from the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
She's going to be there. And then there's another one that's escaping my brain right now. Dave, can you remember the other one that we have on site?
I don't. That's why I went to. There is another, but I believe it's a DC hero. But I can't remember which one it was. Maybe was it the Flash, or was it? I can't remember. It was one of those.
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, I think it may have been.
But maybe
Spider-Man, the Flash, Wonder Woman, and
that'd be a really quick picture with him, the Flash.
Yeah, it's a really quick picture. Yeah, not evil Flash, just regular Flash. Just
I'm gonna
Flash.
I'm gonna try to find this here, but I probably won't be able to.
See, this is how well prepared radio people are, right? Whenever we're doing stuff, we're just going to the studio.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, well, hey, you know what's really nice about this? The weather's going to change. The weather's actually going to be cooler.
It is going to be cooler. Yeah, I was talking with Tom Miller earlier today in KXII. I was like, all right, KXII is our sponsor. You got to put that memo in for better weather. And he said, well, the good news is that he expects it to be, right below 90 degrees or right at 90 degrees, but it's not going to be as hot as we're experiencing this week. So that's a huge bonus for us out there on Saturday.
By the way, I have confirmed it is Flash.
It is Flash.
So,
all right, good.
Way to go, Dave.
Yeah.
You remember all that.
All right.
Good Flash. Okay, good.
Yeah. So not only are we going to have the superhero, they're going to be hanging out with us and you can take pictures with them. But so we got the playground, the splash pad over there at Forest Park. Now the food vendors, this is going to be fantastic because
Ted Camel Foods.
Ted Camel Foods. That's going to be amazing. And
it had me at crawfish. I saw that when it came through, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be fat bottom crawfish. Get a nice crawfish like po' boy or something. Oh, that's going to be some delicious stuff right there."
Now, if we had to compare the My Chips and Salsa addiction to Big Dave's popcorn addiction, I think those are pretty level. So pop around the corner being there is going to be great.
Let's just say that whenever the pop around the corner people see me coming to their table, they get the biggest smile on their face because they know I'm about to spend a lot of money. And in fact, my wife has already put in her order for me to pick up at Pop Around the Corner. Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite kind of popcorn, Dave?
I love the cheese, like the multiple cheese type or whatever. And I know she likes the dill pickle popcorn. I can't eat that. I don't like that at all. But I like the sweet the cheese and caramel popcorn together. I like that combination. So I'll try a little bit of everything. I just love popcorn. It's great stuff.
I love sweet and spicy because it'll have the
mind you of salsa.
It has the jalapeno cheese with the caramel. And it has all that mixed together. And then sometimes I'll say, hey, Derek, can you throw in some like really hot stuff in there? Just a little bit of it, just give it a little bit more of a flair. But yeah, Pop Around the Corner is going to be there. And Alan, we can go through the list here. You can kind of talk about some of the vendors that we have there on Saturday.
Well, let's see. We've got a bunch of them. Julie Jones Photography is going to be there. The Hills of Luella, the folks will be out there. Denison Optical. I should probably put my glasses on so I can see this. See what happens when you get older, right? Blossom Shop, good stuff right there. I need to talk to the Blossom Shop about it. I have some ideas for the house there, but I need to get some. Home Depot is going to be out there learning. We'll be learning all kinds of cool stuff.
Home Depot always has like some of the coolest things to do, like little activities and things for the families to do.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Denison Parks and Rec. But the KRX, that's going to be fun too, because if I'm hanging out by the Home Depot, I may, hit my thumb with a hammer or something. That'd be any good. So
yeah, that's true.
Now,
T-Mobile, they've got this big charging station going on, don't they?
They do. That's what I was about to say. Is that if you get out there and you find yourself taking lots of pictures of your family, taking lots of pictures of your kids or grandkids out there having fun at the splash pad, and then you're like, my phone's about to die. We can't have this. T-Mobile will have the official charging station for you to be able to charge your devices while you're out there.
Especially taking photos with all those superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So, Ovation Academy, they got some good stuff going on. What, they got dance routines, Zach? What's going on there?
Oh, we're gonna dance, Alan.
Okay. Zach's going to dance whether Ovation Academy does or not.
Yeah. Sometimes the music just hits me, Alan, and I'm just dancing. I'm going.
Maybe they could do like the YMCA or something out there. I don't know. Social distance, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
So LGS window is going to be out. Are they going to let us break glass or no? That's not what we.
No, I don't think that's what's going to be happening. But yeah, LGS windows will be on site, and that is going. Those guys are great. Buff City Soap. So here's what I'm thinking, Alan. So I know you want to go
all about those guys.
So I know you want to go to the Storybook Gala that night for the CAC. The splash pad's there. You get yourself some soap. Mm-hmm. You can just shower there at the splash pad. And,
wow.
And you're good to go.
Rubber ducky,
Oh,
you want something to go viral? That'll go viral.
Oh, that would, that definitely.
Also,
would.
too, probably my arrest would probably go viral too.
Oh, the police will be there. So
the Denison PD's here. Thanks.
Yeah, that's why they separate us, is because we come up with ideas like this when we're together.
Hey, so you got the Sherman Skateland. When's the last time you guys ever done any skating?
Oh, I was the master at going skating, like Skateland. Like I had all of my birthday parties growing up going skating, and I love that. Not inline stuff. I'm talking the old school, brown lace up skates. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, love that.
You know what? I
green light, red light, the big fuzzy dice. Backward skates. I mean, yeah. Am I the only one? Was I the only one that did this stuff? It's like I'm the only one that's okay. All right.
You were the only one.
Sherman Skateland.
Not to break a wrist.
Yeah,
Listen
right.
to Journey faithfully. No.
Faithfully.
It was usually Michael Jackson, like Beat It or Billie Jean or something. That was the days. Yeah. Those are the days of me being at the skate place.
Yeah, Green Kiss Staffing Solutions. They'll be out there as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be action packed, 9 to 1, right, guys?
Yep, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, again, at Texoma Family Fest, it's designed around families. So a lot of these booths, they're going to have not only information about the services and products and things that they do. Some of them will be selling the products and services that they have, but also a lot of them will have activities, maybe things you can sign up for, drawings and things like that. So, I mean, lots of reasons for you to come out, spend a few hours in the great outdoors. Something to keep in mind, though, Zach, is that we definitely want to make sure that people are, we're social distancing our booths. We're social distant. That's why we're at Forest Park, because there's lots of room out there. Yeah. And we also have a couple of things that will be set up out there for hand sanitizing, correct?
Yeah, we're going to have some, what are those called?
Hand sanitizing stations. Yes, sanitation stations. Yep.
Soap stations. All of a sudden, I'm not able to talk. Some would say that's the case all the time. But yeah, the sanitation stations is what I've tried to say. Say that really quickly. But yeah, we'll have those out there, and we're going to have everybody all spread out and stuff. So we'll be totally fine. We just that's why we're doing it at Forest Park, is because we wanted to spread out and have plenty of space. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun on Saturday. And Dave, like you mentioned earlier, us moving up the time so that way it's not like blazing hot. And luckily we're going to have temperatures in the low 90s, and it's not going to be 114 like it usually is at the end of August. So I think we caught a break there. But, if you get hot, there's a splash pad like we talked about. So just go cool off in the splash pad and then continue to talk to our vendors.
Stand under a tree if you need to, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
lots of
got
trees out there.
too.
Yeah, lots of trees out there. And of course, there's bathroom facilities and everything. So we're covered, going to have a good time. Again, if you want to check out that list of all of the vendors and the sponsors and learn more about the Children's Advocacy Center, just go there, TexomaFamilyFest.com. Again, our 6th annual Texoma Family Fest this Saturday, August 28th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Forest Park in Denison, Texas, benefiting the Children's Advocacy Center of Grayson County. Again, we'll go through and thank all of our sponsors again. Zach, we'll start with you.
Pediatric. You want me to do a radio voice or
No, just
okay? All right.
Yeah. Why
we
start
wanna thank, why start now?
What?
And this is the reason why we wanted to make sure we had Jared and
Yes.
Abby get their important stuff at the very beginning, because then all of a sudden we start taking shots at each other towards the end. But yeah, we do want to thank our main sponsor for Texoma Family Fest this year, Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman.
Alan, what about this one?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I should read this. ER of Sherman. ER at Sherman. How about that?
Thanks again to Jared.
Sponsor Jared. Yeah.
Alan, it's ER, not
You know what?
Er.
I just hope I don't hurt myself and I have to go over there and get, bandaged up. But if I do, at least I know those guys. I'm in good hands.
Now, here, let's talk about having a good time here. Urban Air Adventure Park. Yeah, thank you for sponsoring. That's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, big thanks to our friends Parkway Buick GMC, our official auto sponsor of the event. Zach, I know you deal a lot with Donna over at the city of Denison, helping to put this thing together. So Denison Live, go to denisonlive.com. The city of Denison, also our friends over there at KXII TV for helping us out. Alan, what about our entertainment stage sponsor?
The District.
Yeah.
You've been out there. You've done lots of live broadcasts out there. I know that.
The District. What a great name.
Yeah, right. All the games and stuff for families and stuff there at Choctaw Casino Resort. Fantastic time. And then I love going to see a movie at Shulman's Movie Bowl Grill as well, our arts and crafts sponsor this time around for our Texoma Family Fest. Again, all the info you need right there on that website, TexomaFamilyFest.com. And we'll see you on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Forest Park in Denison. I think that wraps it up for us, right?
But real quick, Dave, before we wrap it up, luckily I just remembered we have Alan in the KLAK tent stationed right next to the splash pad. So this was like a match made in heaven. Alan, you're right there. You just take a quick shower once you're done loading up. You're good to go.
I'll be over there with my crawfish and popcorn. Thank you.
There you go. I love it.
That sounds like a good mix.